Hello, welcome to this Center Code training video, wherein we'll be talking about building messaging within your project. So in this video, we'll be covering email templates and the email log. So you'll learn why email templates are valuable and what kind of benefits can be gained from utilizing email templates. We'll also talk about how to build reusable email templates and where to review emails sent out of your project. Within the Nighthawk project story, this is part of the pre-recruitment resources section. This is going to be something you want to understand and be able to build out emails before you start recruiting your testers. As such, you want to be able to provide an email to your testers once they've been promoted from applicants to full-fledged testers. So understanding email and making sure those emails went out appropriately is important. Of course, you'll be utilizing the email tool throughout the management process of this beta project, so you'll definitely want to understand it moving forward. So first off, we're going to talk about why email templates are valuable. First off, email templates allow you to standardize and reuse your messaging, which saves an enormous amount of time and reduces the opportunity for errors throughout your documentation. Furthermore, automating email templates around specific rules, for example based on user participation or something of that nature, can both increase tester engagement and the accuracy of your data with extremely little effort. Basically, you'll be setting up these particular email templates, you can have them be sent out automatically based on macros or scheduling, and regular understandable correspondence between you and your testers helps improve their engagement by making them feel like they're an important part of the test. To demonstrate email templates, go ahead and jump into your project tools screen, and from there we're actually going to access the email tool. Now keep in mind that whenever you're building out these email templates, you can actually create them on the fly or within this particular tool. For example, whenever you're creating a user recruitment, you have the opportunity to either utilize a template or create one in the process. Now we have one created here, the project invitation email, and you can view that email by simply clicking on the view icon. So from here you can tell that there are a couple of items that we're going to need to change, as this particular email comes with this standard template. There are dynamic tags in use in this particular email, and we can review them and make modifications by checking the modify screen. So from here, you definitely want to modify the subject line, get rid of those X's and put in pertinent information, and then scroll through and make sure that your documentation reads out properly. Again, we have those dynamic tags being project name and first name. You can utilize other dynamic tags as you see fit, and then when you submit, it'll save this particular template for use later on. Once we actually get into the recruitment process, we actually get to see that particular email in use. Now, of course, keep in mind that each of these sections is partitioned away from the others. So if you create a particular email template under the feedback suggestion email templates, it's not going to be accessible in your user actions or user account activity section. So for example, if you pull up a list of users using user management and you want to email them utilizing a particular template, those particular templates are going to be found under user action. So if you're looking for a particular email, make sure you either know the name or the section that you can find it under. The next topic we're going to discuss is searching project email history. And you would want to do this to verify outgoing messages going from your project. If, for instance, you have emails going out of your project but your testers aren't necessarily receiving them, check to make sure that they are leaving your implementation properly. Utilizing the email history tool, you can also review time frames and make sure the recipients match the information provided. You can also create custom filters to review specific items. So for example, if you want to review only recruitment emails that were sent out of your project, you can do that as well. So with that, let's go ahead and jump back into the project. And we're still within the email management tool. Go ahead and scroll to the bottom and you can see the email logs tool on the bottom. Now more often than not, you're going to want to create a new email log filter, but you have those two saved there. So go ahead and click on the new email log filter and we'll access the different options available to us. So from here, you can see all the different options available to you, be it email type, the from, username, etc. You can search the body or the subject of the email for particular words or strings in order to find the one you're looking for. And you can also set a date sent parameter, and now that can be set to be either before or after, on or between a certain date range. But in this case, I just want to pull up a list of all the user action emails that came out of my project. As such, I'll scroll down to user action under email type and hit next. So from here you can see a list of all the emails, including the subject and the date that they were sent. You can remove them from here. You also have the option of resending, forwarding, or removing these particular items from the list. So forward to allows you to input a particular email address to send this to, and it can be useful to make sure that it's going out accordingly. You can forward these emails to yourself to make sure they are sent out properly. If you find a particularly useful email filter, you can actually set up this filter here and then utilize the save email log filter, give it a name, and it'll show up on that bottom list, just like the failed email and sent email filters do. So in this video we covered the value of using email templates. We also talked about building out your email templates, creating them on the fly or within the tool and then saving them there. We also talked about how to search your project email log. Now, of course, we have more videos coming up regarding the recruitment process and managing your beta project, so stay tuned.